Hey guys, Dallin here. I've been playing a lot on Brewmaster Monk, so I decided to make a guide on Brewmaster tanking for 5.4. Brewmaster tanks are the kind of tanks that take consistent damage 24/7, although a portion of it in face value gets converted into a dot thanks to stagger, which is applied through shuffle. Through stagger, it'll build up as a dot, and you should watch that dot because you are able to throw that dot off, so make sure it doesn't overwhelm you. During almost every big encounter, mostly boss fights or big mob pulls, you should be able to apply a black ox statue in order to be able to put a bubble on your friendlies every time you deal a certain amount of damage during a fight. Brewmaster rotation is supposed to be really laid back with some micromanagement. It uses keg smash and expel harm to generate chi. Normally you don't want to use jab unless you really need some chi and you need to spam some up. You usually want to have plenty of energy in reserves in case you need that extra chi. Some of the passives you want to make sure to control as a monk is Tiger Palm, Blackout Kick, Shuffle, Guard, and Elusive Brew. Shuffle gets activated during Blackout Kick. It lasts for 6 seconds and allows you to stagger damage, as well increases your parry. You want to make sure Shuffle is on you 100% of the time, as it is one of the main ways a monk is able to mitigate 3 damage. Tiger Palm allows you to go through 30% of the armor, as well as buffs your next guard. Guard is a powerful bubble that lasts for 30 seconds, has a 30-second cooldown, and also increases the healing the monk takes as long as the bubble lives. Elusive Brew is one of those stacking abilities that has a chance to stack every time you take a hit and every time you dish out a hit. Once activated, it increases the monk's dodge by a ton, allowing a lot of damage mitigation. It's best usually to line it up whenever a boss is about to burst or goes into a hectic phase. The AoE rotation for Brewmaster Monk for mobbing is pretty easy. Make sure all the mobs are brewed up so they have a chance to hit themselves, dish out the fire breath, and use spin and crane kick whenever you have 5 or more mobs around you. Now time to talk about the talents. The tier 15 is about your movement, and you can choose just about any single one you want. I pick celerity just to be able to get in and get out of the action. Chi Wave and Zen Sphere are the better choice on the next tier. I chose Chi Wave just because it provides more healing. Tier 45, you want to choose Ascension because it's probably the best choice for a Brewmaster to make sure you have energy upkeep as well as extra chi in case you get in a die situation. The next tier, tier 60, is just about 5-mans, so that's really up to you, whichever choice you want. I chose Ring of Peace because it gets to casters as well as melee. The next tier, 75, is a choice between Diffuse Magic and Dampen Harm. That one's up to you. One is reduces damage from physical attacks, the other is from magical. You should read up and make your choice. Last one, I chose Zuen because it's really a choice between that and Russian Wind. Zuen allows you to have a pet that will tank some of the damage for you. The glyphs don't really make that much difference. They don't really break or make you. One of the choices I've made is Clash to be able to get to my targets quicker, be able to use Fortify and Brew to reduce more damage to be able to help out the healers, and my favorite, Glyph of Touch of Death, in order to score that quick ninja kill just before the boss dies. And some of the other choices that are possible for a Brewmaster Monk is Breath of Fire is great when mobbing targets as it'll make him dizzy when applying Dizzying Haze. Fortitude Spheres to be able to spawn a sphere next to you once you drop low health. And Guard to be able to use Guard, but it will only absorb magical effects, which will leave you there for physical. Nimble Brew gives you 10% more health every time you use it, so it actually gives the ability some usage. And Spin and Crane Kick in case you don't want to be slowed down during AoE and targets. Now let's talk about some of the big, bad monk defensives. Fortifying Brew turns skin to stone, increasing your health by 20% and reducing damage taken by 20%. It will also apply more shuffle to you if you're a Brewmaster. Dampen Harm. You dampen the damage from the most harmful attacks done to you. The next 3 attacks within 45 seconds that deal damage equal to 20% or more of your total health are reduced by half. Dampen Harm can be cast while stunned. Avert Harm is a raid style ability which causes you to take 20% of all damage that your party or raid members would take. It lasts 6 seconds and it can be staggered. Zen Meditation is a magical version of Avert Harm. It takes the 5 next spells cast to friendlies, redirects them to you, and reduce the amount of damage they would have done. As mentioned earlier, Zuen, the White Tiger, can be used as a tanking pet. He will take aggro off of you, and this is great whether you're about to take some serious hits from a boss or just need help managing some of the ads that keep hitting your friendlies. Thank you guys for watching this guide on Brewmaster Monks. This has been Dalaran. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I might make more guides in the future. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.